we start the video, I just want to let you know that I do have a Patreon, and it's the only way to keep this channel alive. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, it's in the link in the description down below. In order to react to videos like these, since this is a Patreon requested video, I have to let you guys know, you only be a member, you have to be a Hobidon hero or a Hobidon protector on my Patreon. This allows you to request for videos in the future and maybe some artwork. That's all I have to say. I hope you guys get the message, and like I said, if you want to request a video, you got to be a member on my Patreon. That's the only way to do so, and it's in this link in the description down below. Now, enough of that. Let's get on to the reaction, shall we? And I hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and let's get this started.
Excuse me, hello everyone. Greeting everyone, my name is Keru. I bet you don't know me at all. I'm Frost's cousin. Yeah, Frost can't be here today because he's not feeling too well. Apparently he can't handle extreme heats. Like, you know how summer is, the sun is hot. He's an ice user, pure ice user. And it drains him a bit. It makes him feel slow. I'm not an ice user, even though I'm a hybrid. I'm more of on the mystic side. I'm going to be getting a new look. Something about creator changing my style. That's according to what Frost said. I don't know what that means, but apparently I'm getting a new design. Anywho, I am his cousin. I am his loyal cousin. Prince Frost will be okay. He just need to get some sleep and hopefully get enough rest. This is new to me. You told me to do a reaction for you guys. I think did one. I haven't done one in a very long while. I don't know if you guys know me at all. Maybe don't know me at all too much, and you're looking for Frost. Hopefully he gets better soon. I can hear him out on the other side of the room sleeping. Hopefully he recovers. Anywho, this reaction is a Ben 10 video. How magic works in the Legerdomain by the Ink Tank? I'm from the Mystic tribe. Magic is second nature to us. Barnaby Mystic tribe. I'm a Barnaby lion, although I'm a hybrid of a white lion and a Barnaby lion, but that's not the case. Yeah, when it comes to magic, I'm really good at that. Mostly magic spells, abilities, magic attacks, but I like to create magic with creating swords. I'm a sword user. Anywho, I'm not too much on Big Tennyson, but if it has magic involved, it does catches my curiosity. So, without further ado, how do we let's start this video? Let's see. 3, 2, 1. I think this is it. I'm not used to these computers. You go. The Ink Tank presents.
Good evening, Professor Gwendolyn Tennyson.
Horace, great to hear from you. Did you receive the data package I sent you?
Indeed I did.
So her name is Gwen.
Your request for me to map a safe route to tour Legerdomain for your university's field trip next week has been approved.
Thank you, Horace. You're
How long
really
is this
saving me
video?
a lot
Who
of
is this
time
Horace
here.
we speak
It's
of?
a lot easier having a droid test run the trip for me first.
Oh, that's the guy speak to this lady.
She also means you're more expendable.
Ben, what are you doing on
you're
this
Ben.
call?
You're sending Horace to Legerdomain,
So
right?
this is Ben? I heard of
Scare's
him.
back, and I'm trying to track him down. Last time I saw him, he was in command of an Alpha Rune. Until I know what he's up to, I have to cover all my bases. Horace, can you make sure to gather as much info on the Alpha Rune as you can while you're there?
Sure thing, Commander Ben Tennyson.
This Scarab
It's just
guy.
Ben.
Anyways,
This Scarab guy. I have no knowledge of this person. Frost is more into Ben Tennyson and his universe. He's the one who travels to other universes using that temple of his, which he does, which I'm not very fond of going to other worlds, but it does fascinate me, especially when there's magic involved. Huh. This might be interesting at all. This might be very interesting to see. Alright, let's continue this video.
I'm programming you with an enchantment enchanted algorithm I created. Time is out of sync with us in Legerdomain, so we won't be able to contact you until you return. But Charmcaster should be waiting for you on the other side. Just remember to stay on course. It's easy to get lost and end up in the wrong crowd there.
Good luck, little dude.
It's best to be cautious.
See you in a little bit.
She has magic herself.
Good evening, extranet and multi-dimensional travelers. Welcome back to In
Well, hello
Beyond,
to
where
you
we
too.
plunge into the void and explore our ever-expanding multiverse. I am your host, the R300 Orion IT Systems Model V522, but you can call me Horace.
Well, it's
Today,
pleased to
we'll be
meet you,
trekking the
Horace.
most magically mysterious realm of the Inua dimension, known as Legerdomain. Please keep
Legerdomain, that's how you pronounce it.
within your designated headgear. We are not responsible for any disappearing acts.
Oh, I see, a magic joke. I get it. I'm not too fond of jokes. But Frost is always using jokes to throw off the enemy. Oh, crap! It's just an intro. Okay. I'm not used to this reaction stuff. Frost usually does that himself. Alright, magic. It's beautiful. Reminds me of my home
Welcome to the
planet.
magical realm of Legerdomain, a rifted energy pocket existing exclusively to the Inua dimension.
This place kind of reminds me of planet Hobidon in the Mystic Tribe, but more plant life like this, but with more technical high-tech buildings and ancient ruins built around it. Normally, we don't have that here on our new world out there, since we don't have that around here. But hopefully, we get to that one day.
Ki, Chi, Chakra, Soul. The energy that makes up this pocket is known in many cultures
Chi.
by many names, but all are the same life energy that we refer to as mana.
Yes. What's the name of it? Hold on. What was it? You were right about that. You're right about the mana. But what was the element? What were the elements?
A rifted energy pocket existing exclusively to the Inua dimension. Ki, Chi, Chakra, Soul. The energy that makes up this pocket is known in many cultures by many names, but all are the same life energy that we refer to as mana.
Frost is more useful with Ki energy thanks to his master ever since he crash landed to this earth. He learned to manipulate his ice powers using Ki in more effective ways than his ancestors. We harness mana like magic, but a different type of magic, something such as soul energy. We do soul energy with our magic. Frost knows how to harness with Chi, but he is correct. All forms of energy does require is connected to mana. And I have a better understanding of it thanks to my ancestors and my mother and father teaching me when I was a young age.
Mana can be found in all living things, but nowhere as abundant as here in the domain's capital, the kingdom of any... Where am I? Oh, well, according to the map, it seems I am a bit off course and am currently in the forests of Zoroaster. But not to worry, we shall make haste on our way to the castle.
Castle.
Well, it seems as though I have no information on Zoroaster, so I will describe on the way.
Okay.
It's very dark, heavily wooded, very overgrown, creepy.
Sir, watch out!
Something near me.
You're about to get snared. Oh dear. And who might you be?
Tread these paths carefully, little one. Many a witless adventurer was taken by the forests.
Oh, thank you.
I am called Caladrin.
Hello, Caladrin. Greetings, Caladrin.
I protect these forests with diligence and care.
Whoa.
I respect you. Already.
It is quite dangerous.
Always respect the elders, everyone.
What brings you, little one?
Yes. Well, I'm on an educational survey. I was meant to arrive at the Kingdom of Anywhere, but the door took me here for some reason.
I sense little mana within you. which has tangled your spell. Your lifeless aura concerned me that you might perish, but now I see that you are a machine. How peculiar.
Well, I greatly appreciate the rescue, Caladrin, but I must be on my way. There's places to map and info to record and all that. You understand, right?
Information? You need not seek any further. I am the eldest of this domain, and I know everything about this forest. It's been some time since I've had company to share my knowledge with.
What
Would
luck?
you care for
I would like to
tale?
learn.
Ledger lore? Oh, yes, please.
Excellent.
I'm starting to like this guy already. If I was in this realm, my magic abilities would probably increase. Any form of magic that is connected to us mystic lions, increases. Such as Frost when he's near cold locations, such as the Arctic or any cold environment or cold weather, he gets stronger. And in return, he'll make anyone who has ice abilities get a boosted power whenever he's around. Same goes for me when it comes to magic. Although, since I'm a hybrid, my ice powers are somewhat weaker than my cousin, and I'm slowly growing. My magic is slowly growing on my mystic side of the family. So I might look different, and I might lose the white fur later on. I may no longer look like I'm part of my cousin's family, but Frost, he always considers me as family. He considers those close to him as part of the family, since he was taken in by his master. He's a good kid, and he's a good kid. He will become a king one day. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's not. No, I call him kid because I'm still older than him. About 2 years older. But hopefully, he will grow up to be a good ruler for the Hobidon race, and I will fight alongside him while having a certain competition. You see, we're somewhat rivals in battle. What's a similarity to rivalry here? There's not that Vegeta and Goku rivalry. That always makes that's too played out. Think of as Yuno and Asta from Black Clover kind of rivalry. That kind. And see how they respect each other and both wants the best for one another. Other than that, short of it is, if I was in this realm, I'll be a whole lot powerful and probably make this guy even stronger as well. And I would like to share some knowledge from him. So let's continue.
Let's start with its origin.
Yes, the beginning.
Welcome to the land of Zoroaster, eldest of the realm.
Amazing.
Territory to none but the wilds themselves. These thickets are home to the strongest mana-channeling beasts of the domain.
Sounds like my kind of
There
place.
are those of my kin, the kindly Ethabis, but also many others, such as the raging Witherroots. There are only but a few dangers for adventurers foolish enough to enter, be it a search for riches or even a hunt. No matter the reason, those who enter Zoroaster of ill intent shall remain trapped here forever.
A fitting punishment for those who disrespect this land.
Zoroaster was the first place created by the domain, and along with it, their guards, imbued with a connection to the domain's vastness. And with
I'm not sure if my magic might have some strange effect here.
Names of all that exist
but
in our universe.
Magic and mana are still the same, all connected.
Adroit in their hearts with great purpose. They lived united, birthing life in their image and imagination. To
Imagination.
bring joy with their bountiful
Very
skills,
important.
they channeled this energy across worlds of many. The barren became filled with life, the sorrowful filled with joy. This united every world they touched in harmony.
That's
spreading
good to hear.
tales of mystical paradise.
Universal peace has always been a good thing.
Time passed. Natives uncharted from the furthest of this realm heard tell of the Guardians. They were worshipped as gods, praying their power would be bestowed upon them in return.
I always call them guardians, because there's only one god, the one above all. The one above all is what we call it. There's only that created the universe. I always call you guys guardians that protect each realm that the one above all has assigned you to. And it seems that some of them has done a good job.
The Guardians respected their desire and passed knowledge and skills to these individuals.
Some of these
who
look
would
interesting.
then pass their teachings to their own kind. However, this angered those who the Guardians refused this grace.
Oh dear.
Feeling as though their praise was for naught. The envious chose to seek the power through their own way, drawing directly from the lands through machines. This artificial method was used to create tools, their true name forged within, to make them magic. Their years of wasted worship pushed them into this new, wrathful path, leading them to attack the Guardian of Terra Firma.
That's a very foolish thing to do.
Zoroaster herself, from which these forests were named. Their calculated attack struck her and split the Grand Mountain, ending her reign with death. This enraged the Guardian of the Green
That's
Woods
sad to hear.
with the urge. He loved Zoroaster dearly, and now with her life taken by these tyrants, he rampaged through lands, the underground.
I understand learning having someone killed, someone you love killed in front of you.
Sacrificing
it's terrifying.
To protect
terrible.
what remained of Zoroaster's blessings, and keeping away the malicious mechanics. The spirit of Withyurge, never resting, always writhing, maintaining the peace. The few remaining Guardians abandoned their unity, with their peace tarnished by these evil acts. They each sought their own paths.
It's such a terrible thing to happen. It has every right to be angry losing someone we care about. There are some evil out there. There are certain darkness I have struggled in my past. I have seen the true evil, the one that destroyed my home planet. But luckily, there are beings like us and heroes out there defending what's right.
Some searched for revenge. Others wanted to escape conflict. I stand here alone in hopes of protecting what remains of my altruistic friend. You claimed to be making a map? What course are you plotting for?
Well, Miss Tennyson wanted me to reestablish her route.
Gwendolyn! Oh, by all means, map away! Her and a few of her cohorts
Gwen.
assisted me some time
You know
ago.
Gwen.
Anything she needs is but a token of my debt to her.
Oh, wonderful! Could you show me the way to the Kingdom of Anywhere?
Of course. The safest path would be along the drifting crosswalks. If you travel this way, you should be there in a few hours. Just be wary of mystical sinkholes. Their desire for mana tempts the weak-minded into their trap. You must protect what little mana you have.
Of course, thank you
Best
so
to be
much
safe.
for the route and for the history. I'll be on my way.
Best regards to Gwendolyn and that grabby cousin of hers.
I'm guessing you must be talking about Ben. Is Ben really that much of a troublemaker? I don't think that's safe to go in. You need to stop. Stop. Frost. Oh wait, he's asleep. I think your TV's broken. Oh.
Soup's on.
Ow.
Oh.
Accidental inhibitor.
You okay, Horace? Reboot.
Where am I? This isn't on my map.
Well, 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 my mini meal ticket.
You are in the fourth ring of Navato.
What the heck are you?
The rings of Navato. The Dark Sorcerer Cesspool, the underbelly of the domain. Come on, dude, being able to scare the piss out of people is half the fun of living in this dump.
Really?
You're kind of ruining this for me.
Oh, well, apologies.
You took me by surprise. I've never seen someone like you in my life.
Mentioning a Navato. But I am recording a log for an educational survey if you'd like to inform me.
You're lucky I'm bored, little man. But if it gives me something to do, I used to love putting on little shows. Now, prepare to be dazzled! This here's Navato, the dark market of the dark arts. We got a bunch of cities here, all floating around the Sorcerer's Engine.
Interesting.
This is where the worst of the worst collect.
I
Or,
see.
as I like to call them, my customers. Hustling and bustling, buying and
Illegal
selling.
magic,
If you need to make dough,
marketing.
this is the place. Lots of tinkerers here too, all competing to make the next big method.
Had
to
some
use
space
mana.
adventures, something similar to
Although,
this.
A lot of these ways are kind of rough. So Navato was created to be a safe haven for paranormal progress. From curses to necromancy, this is your one-stop shop, so I hope you brought your wallet. It's also where a lot of freaks call home, folks who are into all kinds of weird shit. They
Really?
gather here for the Sorcerer's Engine. See,
Troublemakers,
because of
basically.
its power, dabbling in dark magic has a
Well, the realm
tendency
is
of
interesting to
mangling
see.
the mana of the caster. Everyone thinks they're tough until the dark magic catches up with them. If they aren't smart, the magic burns right through them. And if they survive that, they end up looking like the bottom of my ashtray. So, the engine and other tools were created to absorb mana to take the strain away from them. Amateurs. Some
I
tools
see.
can do other things too, but those extra feats usually need special glyphs and such branded onto them. Casters that already screwed up their mana use them to refresh themselves. Although, they have to be careful. Booshing off the ample supply can make them depend on it, leaving their constitution super weak. Plus, if it gets worse,
Interesting.
it stops helping them. They're left addicted to the stuff without any hope of healing.
Addiction's
Their
not a
future
good thing.
children will be born with mana deficiency and an endless hunger for more. It's a curse, really, that crafts them from their birth.
So, dark sorcerers are a technology-dependent species.
Species? No, it's more like an occupation.
Really?
We got freaks from all over the universe here, as long as they got the brains to learn magic, but not the smarts to make better life choices.
Brains, I'm an expert in magic abilities thanks to my parents. I learned all sorts of magic. All sorts of magic that helps with healing, illusions, and traveling. But I mostly use it for weaponry, mostly hand-to-hand weaponry, swordsmanship. I'm still going through some training to learn other sword styles. Creating weapons, it's easy for us Mystic Lions.
They're pretty much one of us. My species is a Grisanim. My buddy Trek is part Panthephage. Hell, we got a Yeti running the place, and before him was just a big turtle guy.
Oh, you're referring to the geoschlone area known as Adwacha, correct?
Big shell and flaming head? Yup. That guy was a
That's
total
interesting.
douche.
Really? Good to know. I
Story
boost
goes
magic
that
users,
one
so I
day he
have no
just
idea
showed
what would
up
happen
out
to
of
you guys.
nowhere, preaching
What
how he
if I was
wanted to be
around,
a
your magic would be
sorcerer and was
increased.
enlightening himself to the energy of the universe. Blah, 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 crazy old turtle crap. He was way in over his head, too. He barely knew how to harness mana, let alone cast a spell, so he only cast magic using items. Dude was soup without him. Eventually, he left Navato because
he has no. He can't use magic
of debt
in
from
his
the
way.
items he bought and stole. Everyone hated him. Couple years later, the dude somehow got his hands on an alpha rune and took over the whole damn domain. It was crazy. He was shouting,
All mana belongs to me! You are all thieves!
People started leaving, and those who stayed were drained or enslaved. But eventually, I guess someone got the rune away from him. And no one has heard from him since the king took back her family's throne.
Since his evaded
Glad
capture
he's
5
gone.
years ago, his whereabouts have been unknown. But with this new information, we should be more prepared if he ever resurfaces with ill intent. Oh, thank you, Miss,
Curse crafter, but call me Cece.
You got a new customer.
Huh? Oh. Well, hello there, Mr. Emissary.
Hello, Cece.
Are you interested in a custom charm sleeve? How about a new helmet? The one you're wearing looks like a tight fit. Unless you like things that way.
I need the robot.
Yeah, you're funny. Sorry, but he's not for sale. He's probably worth more than you. Oh.
That you changed your mind there.
Have a lovely day. No refunds.
Wow, you changed your mind real quick.
I'm eating good tonight.
All right, let's go.
Okay, an escort. I'm guessing word got through that you didn't make it through.
living forests, mystic sinkholes, being treated like a bargaining chip. I am simply trying to map a course to...
The Kingdom of Anywhere?
Oh, he knows.
Yes, how did you...
He knows. He knows very well.
My king had notified me you were coming. When you didn't show up, I was sent to guide you.
That's always, it's always good to have help. This place looks amazing. Go in, Horace.
This is the Kingdom of Anywhere, built at the center of Legerdomain by our king after usurping the throne from an evil tyrant. We're a small city of about 6,000, but we're expecting to grow in a few generations from now. We are an educational society, teaching these people farming, building, and mystic arts of old.
This is my kind of place. My home planet is something similar to this. We're still trying to bring back the old ways of learning on this new planet, on the Mystic Tribe. It's slowly processing, but sooner or later we can start getting attention from other people from other countries of the Glazed Dimension. I would like to pay a visit to this world. Maybe I should ask Frost about that temple of his and see if I can meet them. I'm sure Frost wouldn't mind. He'd be happy to hear about it.
We're the only kingdom of this realm to have a forge to create new charms.
Oh, such as the charms of Bazel like you have here?
What I have is a rune.
What's the difference?
Runes are used to store mana, like a magical battery. They can be used for anything. Charms, however, each have a special glyph designed to focus specific types of magic.
Got it.
You need to know the true name of things to bend them to your will, but for many, they use these charms instead to get around the rules. They'll work for anyone,
I see.
even non-sorcerers, which is why we use them to teach magic. The first charms came from Bazel, a powerful wizard who founded one of the first mystical tribes to spread the use of magic across this realm and others.
Yes, very thankful. It's
There
awesome.
are many kinds of runes
It's
too,
amazing.
all with varying stages of power, but they all cannot compare to the King's Stone, the Alpha Rune.
My data indicates 2 other Alpha runes on record. One serves as a piece of the Map of Infinity, stolen by the fugitive Agrigor. The other was destroyed by Lieutenant Hobble Gravel on Aner Transil. Isn't there only supposed to be 1 Alpha rune?
At any given time, yes. Alpha runes can only be created.
I saw that glitch in your eye. Don't think I didn't forget that.
The previous one was destroyed. They are a direct link between the sorcerer and the old one's power, giving the sorcerer the abilities of a guardian. It is said that the king struck a bargain with the old one of Zoroaster to grant them the power to revitalize our kingdom in promise that we protect the forest.
Amazing.
Speaking of the king, we are here.
Ooh, the king.
My king, I've returned with the droid sent here by Gwendolyn Tennyson. He appears to have lost his way.
Thank you, Michael. That'll be all.
Don't you
As
mean
you wish.
that sounds like a woman's voice?
So, you're
a
the
queen.
little drone that's supposed to make the map for Gwendolyn, right?
That's correct. I am the R300 Orion.
You're not a king, you're a queen, at best.
522. But you can call me Horace.
But you've been doing more than that, haven't you? I can read your radio signals. You've been recording and broadcasting everything you've seen.
Well, apologies if I've invaded any privacy.
Don't be. This is the perfect opportunity to clear things up. I'm sure you've known that my uncle and I haven't had the best reputation back on Earth, but things are
What do you mean by
different now
that?
I've become king.
Shouldn't that be Queen of Legerdomain?
That's what I was thinking.
There's a reason your realm is so far behind. Let me tell you the story of my father, Spellbinder. Long ago, my father led the
Spellbinder?
people of Legerdomain
It sounds
with great
familiar.
care. He was kind, inspiring, and the bravest of us all. But our kingdom was small, and his people began to struggle. He ventured through the deadly forests of Zoroaster, not in search for hidden power, but for its guardian, pleading to the Old One for the power to keep his people safe. His compassionate spirit inspired the Old One to bestow upon him the Alpha Rune. Father returned to our kingdom with joy, giving our people a
good to
happy and
hear.
healthy society.
Nice.
Years passed.
He sounds
and
like a
I was
wise
born
man.
And knew nothing but of the great life he gave us.
You're adorable.
Until Hadwicha.
Reminds me of my
One day,
reminds me of my
went to
mother when
visit
she
his
was young.
brother, my Uncle Hex. When he found a sorcerer pleading for help, stranded in the deserts of Navato, he was dying from starvation. Father was reminded of his own struggles during the times before the Alpha Rune, and took him in. He cared for him, using healing spirits and potions to nurse him back to health. But one night, the Alpha Rune was stolen by Adwaicha while Spellbinder slept, using it to drain my father's mana to the brink of death.
No.
Adwaicha returned to our kingdom in my father's place and took control.
No wonder
no
this
one
Ben
powerful
and the others
enough to
took this
stop
guy
him.
down.
Some of us fled to other realms through gateways, but Adwaicha learned of this and put a binding curse on our dimension. No one could enter or exit without his approval. My father and Uncle Hex rallied our remaining people, encouraging us to stick together, and became the protectors of our little rebellion. Spellbinder would not submit. My father expended all of his mana, creating a gate so powerful it broke through Adwaicha's curse. He sacrificed his life to save us. I escaped with my uncle
True
to
king
Earth,
would.
to one day return and defeat Adwaicha. I am now Legerdomain's leader, bringing a new era to my people. A life my father once led.
I'm sure that your father would be very proud.
I agree.
Thank you. Anyways, about that map you're making for Gwendolyn. This charm helps with spatial awareness. Wherever you travel in Legerdomain, your map will magically update itself. All you have to do is continue on the right path.
Well, thank you, King Charmcaster.
Just make sure you're using the correct name when you return to the door. Now, I have other matters to attend to.
Good
You
to
should
know.
be on your way, unless you want to be turned into a totem.
On my way.
That was nice of her.
Well, that was a lot. Both information and intimidation. Anyway, Legerdomain. A magically mysterious and menacing place to live. but thankfully, we were just visiting. Make sure you plunge back into the void sometime and join me on another extra-dimensional exploration. This is Horace, signing out. Yawa toxic. Oh,
Huh, that's not right.
Doesn't seem correct. Wadita.
What the? Yeah. That's not good.
Metrion Synthos.
I know that spell.
Fulu Belana. Aberration.
Hello?
What the?
Why is this not working? None of these tachyon readouts match my original universe.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
The ruler returns to his realm. Isn't that right?
You were hiding inside him?
Now, as for your end of the bargain.
That can't be good. That cannot be good. That was the video. Ben 10, how magic works in Legerdomain and beyond for the ink tank. I might have mispronounced the name wrong. I'm sorry about that. I've been so fascinated with the story and how magic works and magic. I'm sorry. Knowledge is very. Knowledge is a thing I enjoy. Frost appreciates knowledge too. He just has his own ways of learning. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Video of reactions. It's just a new experience. I may not be used to these reactions, but my cousins does it better than I. So then, take care. Have a great day. Be safe. And I believe Frost told me to say this. He told me to stay frosty and stay healthy out there. He says that you guys know what that means. Take care, everyone. Now, if you excuse me, I gotta go change myself. Something about a redesign. I'm not sure what that means, but I'm sure it sounds a lot of fun. Bye! Aloha! You guys reached the end of the video. I want to say a special shout out to the following Patreons listed on this list: Oceano Brana, Cameron Carpenter, David Destiny, Marcus Angel Boy 101, Judah Jujas, Jay the Real McCoy, Dakota Umluff, Zach Cow, Bossmaker, Nevin Punzel, Curtis Wildcat, and Matthew Hensley. I'm sorry if I butchered those names. I just want to say thank you guys for being a member of my Patreon, for being a member of the Hobidon's race. And if you guys want to join, you know the rules. Link in the description down below. Take care. Have a great day. Be safe.
My daughter tells me you're a man who's good with his hands, Ratchet.
Sir, I swear I never...